We continue on with the post-game show on sfcanaries.com, and now joined by pitching coach Joe Winkelsas and the winner of tonight's big game, the hero Harrison Kain, who hit the game-winning RBI sac fly into left. First and foremost, guys, congratulations on the big win. Let's talk about this one tonight. You guys came in with the series split at 1 game apiece against Wichita after winning that first one on Monday night in walk-off fashion. Obviously, you needed a win today to get the series win and take a little momentum into that off day. Joe, first for you, what was going through the team's mind heading into this game, knowing that you needed a good start from Blackwell and facing a very good pitcher on the other side in Tim Brown?
Well, Blackwell had a lot to prove tonight. Not every day you have 20 runs scored off. We put that behind him. We walked him off the first game. I don't know if you noticed, but his arm had dropped down a little bit. We took it from about 11 o'clock to about 10:30, 10:15. He got a lot more run, got a lot more movement on the ball, attacked through the zone. The guys, they have a lot of character and integrity, as we've spoken, and they're never going to give up, ever. They're very passionate about what they do. They work very hard. When we have a good game, we're not as good as we think we are. When we have a bad game, we're not as bad as we think we are. We stay even keeled and take care of our business.
Blackwell there had a streak of 9 straight batters retired after walking that leadoff man. And then it looked like he had a double play ball there at first base to end the inning. Things kind of came unraveled, and the first run scored, then a batter later. Manager Chris Patterson ultimately was ejected from the game after that. What was going on the field there during that wild instance there in the third, fourth inning?
What was going on is there was some close plays, and sometimes when, just like men, just like children, you don't get your way, and it's close, and there's a lot of passion out there, and tempers flare, and heat of the moment. Things get a little crazy. That umpiring crew, they did the best they could, but we felt as if they made some questionable calls the past 3 days, and it just boiled over. When you hold things in, sometimes they boil over, and that's what happened. But Blackwell and our defense, they did a great job in making sure that it wasn't more than 3 runs, which ultimately won the game.
After that situation, things kind of settled down a little bit, and both teams kind of just stalled out, plateaued for a little while. But then in the 9th inning there, the Canaries had a chance to get back in it after a big inning from Cameron McVeigh, who's been great out of your guys' bullpen all season long. He gave the offense a chance to come back there in the 9th.
Yeah, and that's his job. He's been doing a great job all year. But he's floating. That kid's gross. No one wants to hit off of him. And we feel very comfortable when we go around. And you usually watch around baseball on TV. That's what happens. You get from the 6th, 7th inning on, the hits, they're at a minimum because they throw some filthy stuff out of the pens.
Harry, for you, after that 9th inning from McVeigh, the offense gets a chance to come to the plate in the 9th. Bergen gets the double, and then all the fireworks and crazy things go on in the field. You and I talked about it a little bit off camera, but what was going on in the dugout for you guys mentally as you see all of this starting to progress?
You know what? We just were thinking we got to capitalize on this. That's a good team that we're playing, and they're not going to make a lot of mistakes, but when they do, you have to be able to capitalize on it, and that's what we were able to do tonight.
You come up with the bases loaded after they intentionally walked Tyler Shover there with nobody out. Was there pressure on you coming up to the plate? Did you feel any urgency as you stepped in?
You know what? I just wanted to win the game. That's all I was thinking. Find a way to get that runner out third to the plate. That's all I was trying to think about. Just try to stay relaxed. The pressure's on this guy. There's no outs. Bases loaded. A lot of things going on. So the pressure was really on him. And, our new hitting coach, Conseco, he's kind of been talking about the mental approach and kind of how once the pitcher releases the ball, we have the last say as hitters. Kind of think about it like that.
You did have the last say tonight, getting that pitch. What was it again?
It was a slider. Just kind of started at my elbow and kind of broke down over the plate and was able to hit it out far enough for the lead scores.
What does it say about your team now? No, sorry, Joe. What does it say about your guys' team to have all these walk-off wins at home and to be kind of that cardiac kid club here in 2015?
It shows a lot of perseverance on our part. We scratch and claw every game, the whole game. Sometimes we wish we'd come out and start it like that, but we just keep working hard every single day we come to the park and don't give up any at-bats and just play the game until the last out is made.
Coach, tonight I think your bullpen was, you could say, the unsung hero. 10 strikeouts to only allowing 2 walks, so essentially 5-1. Talk a little bit about how your bullpen kind of won that game for you.
Well, Blackwell had 7 of them. They came in and they shut the door. You know, as a staff, we're learning how to go inside, outside, upside, downside, how to speed the game up, go back and forth, how to throw balls on purpose, how to set hitters up, get ahead with a good fastball, establish a fastball, go off the plate to come back in, or to get them off the plate to go away, to set the force field. It really is just a three-dimensional chess game, and we started to do a really good job. Started to do the same job we did in the beginning of the year. We hit that lull, and now we're back to business.
Off day tomorrow for you guys. This will be your 3rd and 10 games, and obviously this is coming at a good time to get guys healthy and ready to go. Harry, for you, a guy who's dealt with some bumps and bruises, I'm sure these days off have been a blessing for the offense and for the pitchers alike.
Yes, they have. You're not used to getting that many days off in such a short time period, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna have to play more games straight at the end, but hopefully it's around the halfway point now. Everybody can get healed up and finish strong.
Well, guys, congratulations on the big win tonight. Enjoy the off day tomorrow, and we'll see you down in Sioux City for that big series over the 4th of July weekend.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that'll do it for us from sfcanaries.com and YouTube. Be sure to follow us after every game for post-game coverage all season long right here at sfcanaries.com.